So I don't know about you guys, but James Gunn's Superman is coming out in about 3 weeks now, and the anticipation is damn near killing me. Not only am I a huge comic book fan, in my weekly poll, it's usually a majority DC Comics, and I just started reading the Superman Unlimited run by Slott, and it really made me think, what are the things that James Gunn must include in this new Superman movie to not only appease fans as a summer blockbuster, but also appease the Superman fans as a whole. So here are 3 things that I think James Gunn has to get right. James Gunn, if you happen to be listening to this, I really hope you nailed these things, because Superman fans will love you forever if you do. The first thing that Mr. Gunn has to get right when it comes to the Superman movie is Ma and Pa Kent. I cannot overstate how important it is to communicate to the audience that Superman gets his moral compass from 2 regular people who live in Kansas. Yes, biologically he's a Kryptonian, but for all intents and purposes, he is a small town kid. The core, the essence, the vibe, whatever words you want to use, Clark Kent is a small town kid with a giant heart, and he gets that from his adopted parents. But it needs to be clearly communicated to the audience where Superman gets his heart from. Number 2 is Lois Lane. Lois Lane cannot be a damsel in distress in this movie. She cannot be randomly throwing Kryptonian spears down wells trying to retrieve them, almost drowning, because to people who love Superman, Lois Lane and Clark Kent are right up there with MJ and Peter. They could be a cosmic power couple. Lois Lane always has her own agency, and her spirit, her essence, directly challenges Clark. She pushes him, she matches him. The tenacity she has for seeking the truth and her relentless effort to pursue that is what attracts Superman to her. So we need to see that on the big screen, and I pray that he does it right. James Gunn really needs to make it clear. That way the general audience can understand why we love this couple and why this couple has stood the test of time, why they get married, why they have a son together. Last but certainly not the least, James Gunn has to do to cement this as a good Superman movie to Superman fans is everybody should leave this theater or their movie theater experience with a sense of hope. That is who Superman is. People should leave the theater so freaking inspired that they want to go clean up the Great Pacific Garbage Patch or whatever it is. People should want to go mow their neighbor's lawn. People should want to go donate to their local charity or their favorite charity. The core of Superman is to inspire humans to a better tomorrow. Superman's job is to protect those who cannot protect themselves and inspire us to do the same. And that's why in the Phillip Kennedy Johnson run, one of my favorite Superman runs of all time, you should definitely check it out, the Warworld Saga, Superman ends up leaving Earth, leaving his family to go fight for enslaved Kryptonians on Warworld. Long story short, he gets captured, he's in a jail cell, and the people he showed up there with plan an escape. They go to bust him out, and Superman refuses to leave these people. And the person says, well, what makes them so good, or why are they better than us? And Superman simply replies, they're not better, but they're not worse. Superman should remind us that we are greater together than separated. Even though we might not agree on everything, even though we all have different perspectives, we all share the unique experience of being human. And to Superman, that is worth fighting for. So yeah, those are the top 3 things, in my humble opinion, that James Gunn has to nail down. Yes, I'm excited, but I'm going to try and keep my expectations in check just in case, because we know how DC is. But hopefully under the watchful eye of James Gunn, we will be able to look forward with excitement to future DC projects and future DC movies. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed for that. But yeah, I'd be curious too, what are some things that you're really looking forward to out of this movie? Are you looking for accurate representation of the Green Lantern Corps? Are you also hoping that James Gunn doesn't butcher Lois Lane again? Are you hoping the villains are cool? Or are you just looking for a fun summer blockbuster where you can eat your cookie dough bites and popcorn in peace, turn your brain off, and watch Superman punch stuff? I'm genuinely curious what other Superman fans are looking for and looking forward to from this movie. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious what your thoughts are. I've been grateful. I'll see you on the next one.